all my merry makers. Welcome to a yarn haul. Actually, it's more like a mostly yarn stuff. You'll see in just a minute. Thanks for everybody who participated in the giveaway that I hosted. Something funky went on with the the comments on that video, because I distinctly remember there being 20 comments on that video at one point in time. So I will definitely be looking into that. I know that YouTube has privileges over comments and can remove comments, but most of the comments that were left were within the parameters of the community guidelines as far as I was understanding. So I'm going to have to be rereading the community guidelines, and I'll be getting back to you on that. So, who wants to look at some pretty stuff? I know I do. Alright, so this was... Oh, for those of you who do not know, I went to my local art supply store known as Smart. I've talked about it before multiple times. It is basically Goodwill for art supplies. I love going there. I go there at least once a month, if not more often. And today they were doing their $1 sale, where literally everything in the store is $1 or less. People were walking out with yarn totes for $1. Like, there were lots of people there. Alright, so first up on the agenda is keyrings. I've never made a keyring with yarn before, but I thought it might be interesting to try. For 50 cents, there's, looks like maybe 10 to 15 rings in here. And then just slightly going up, we've got a box that I cannot open with one hand. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty little pin for your shawl or whatever? I also got this. Now, I haven't opened it yet, but even though the yarn inside might not be what I would prefer, what I really was going after was the patterns inside, because some of these look so cute, especially this little duck here. My daughter used to be all about ducks, not so much anymore. But, you know, you've got this little stacker thing, you've got blocks. I mean, if you've got little kids or want to make things for little kids, this, I'm sure, will be a great source for me. I also got 2 crochet hooks. Now, I have a bunch of crochet hooks, but I was thinking that I didn't have a lot of the big ones. And, oops. Alright, see if we can tighten up here. Alright, so this is a Susan Bates, and it is, I cannot keep my hand steady. There we go, a 6.5. Now this one is not labeled, but I think this is what's known as a crystal crochet hook. So I got out my little checker, and it fits in this one, which is 10 millimeters or size 15. Whoops, that went flying. I'm not going to go after that. I also got a row counter. I just realized the sticker is over the county part, and I have not tested it. But even if all it needs is a battery, you know, normally these things are like 10 bucks. So, yahoo! Time for yarn. So, this is new yarn that I bought. Definitely not a full skein of whatever this yarn is. Based on the fill, I would say it's probably an acrylic / nylon with sequin, tones of gray. When I was feeling it in my hand and looking at how thick the yarn was, I thought to myself that it probably was enough to make a cowl with. So that's probably what I will be doing with this. And then I came across this. I've never heard of mixed tape yarn before, but to me it looks like shoelace yarn. basically. I feel like this is on the same as like, you know, t-shirt yarn. You can use it to make baskets, and with this being black, oh yeah, see right here. Let's see if I can show you what this looks like. This yarn is upcycled in Turkey from t-shirt scraps. There you go. So that's kind of cool. Generically useful. Have no idea what I'm making out of it. Alright, and then I've got 2 balls of Lion Brand Amazing, which I've never heard of before. This is called Strawberry Fields. Let's see if I can get a close-up. This is why I like camcorders. Strawberry Fields. It is a medium 4, and you can see it calls for 5.5 needles and a 6mm hook, and then it has all those washing instructions on it. Oh, by the way, I came across those labels and how to read them in one of my books, and so I will be posting that. How about tomorrow? I know tomorrow's supposed to be Frogger Finish It Friday, but I have done nothing with those items, so we're going to do that tomorrow instead. So, this was what I feel like is a steal. So this yarn, I actually already have 2 balls of this yarn in a different color. So this is the colors I had before. As you can see, it's kind of a beigey color. And this is definitely a nice dark purple color. It is very similar to this yarn, which I had in my stash. So I was thinking, one second, let's see, can we find the stats on this? Yes, we can. Alright. So, wrong way. Alright, so it's got 30% merino virgin wool, 67% viscose, originally 16, then marked down to 8. I bought it for 1. You can see why I say that this was a steal. Alright, this calls for size 3 to 3.5. Alright, now let's look at the Metallico, if we can. Oh, does this have a... Flip it back over. Sorry, I'm looking for the weight class. If it says the weight class, I am not seeing it. But it does have the care instructions there. Woo! Not too far. Come on, focus, please. There we go. It does have the care instructions there. And the gauge. But, you know, if you look at these yarns side by side, you can tell that they're about the same weight. Like, the Metallico is a little bit thicker. The Metallico, I just don't want to make it easy on myself. Not true. Alright, so it says it's a medium 4, so this is probably... If it's not a 4, then it's a thick 3. You know, with all the washing instructions there. And then, let's see. 70% polyamide, 21% acrylic, 9% wool. So the fiber content is a little bit different. But I think it's within the range, and plus okay, do those not look gorgeous together? I don't know what I'm gonna make, but I think that looks absolutely gorgeous together. Like, these 3 are Metallico, and I just think that those 4 colors go together so well. I gotta make something out of it. So there's that. Alright, and then we've got some more Lion Brand Amazing. Same specs as before. You know, medium 4, 5.5 millimeter knitting needles, 6.5 machine wash cool, lay flat dry. This particular color is called Roses, and I got 3 of them. So again, not sure what I'm going to do out of those either. But again, I'm trying to be more project minded. So when I do buy yarn, it's you know, I buy enough for a project. Now, this is where I think I went a little bit off the deep end, because I'm going to show you how many of these I have here in just a minute. This is Vanna's Glamour. 96% acrylic, going the wrong way again, and 4% polyester. It is weighted as a 2, and it calls for 3.75 millimeter needles to 4.25 millimeter hook, machine wash cool, lay flat to dry, and this color is called Platinum. I do not know what possessed me. Let's see if I can, because I bought 4. And then I was looking at it and I said, I'm pretty sure I already have a skein of that. Now, that doesn't have a label, but if that ain't the same yarn, I don't know. It's a darn close proximity. And then we've got Mr. Lonely Hearts over here. I just really liked the green. And, of course, it's sparkly. This is Yarn Bee Fetching. Let's see. Originally $4. Marked down to $3. I bought it for $1. And this is called, let's see if I can get the glare off, Lemon Quartz. Let's see, and then where are the specs? Here we go. We've got 4 millimeter knitting needles, 5 millimeter hook, medium 4 weight. That's a little on the lightweight for a 4, if you ask me. Let's see, machine wash cold, dry, do not iron, do not bleach. The piece de resistance, y'all. See if I can. I bought this kit for $1. Do you know how much this kit sells for on Amazon? At least 20, if not more. I got a huge steal. Now, I haven't looked at the yarn too terribly closely. But everything is inside this kit. I did check for that. You know, obviously you can see that the book is there. It comes with a hook, and it comes with yarn for the Stormtrooper and Yoda. The yarns for the other guys you have to buy. But again, I haven't flipped through the book, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do that on YouTube unless I severely block out some things. But I am super stoked. These things are super cute, and I'm sure that I'm going to have people wanting me to make them for them. So I hope you enjoyed this yarn haul. What did I say I was doing tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow we will look at those symbols, and for those of us who look at that go and say, what does that mean? I will walk through it with you. Until then, my merry makers, make what makes you merry. Bye.